not without a lot of training. I fell off my finger the first time because I didn't quite get my balance right there. But, no, it's a very, very hard thing to do.
I know it is. Now, there's lots of other things that you do, because we must establish, mustn't we, that you are a karate student. You go to a karate club. Incidentally, apart from the sort of thing that we've seen, you do things like stunts with coconuts and stones and all sorts of things, including a watermelon. Now, watermelon might sound easy, but I think, in fact, what we see is something pretty spectacular, where you actually make it explode. Now, why do you do something like that? What's the point of that?
Well, it's a spectacular, one of the spectacular breaks in karate, and no other style does it. Only in Kyokushin we do the actual watermelon.
But it's just a gimmick. It doesn't really serve a proper purpose, does it? It's just spectacular gimmickry.
Well, yeah, if you like. It's, well, not a gimmick, but it's different.
Show me your hands, Michael, if you would, because I was watching earlier on. If you hold them up, well, I think we could probably see them on the camera. You've got tremendous sort of knuckle development, and you've got sort of, I mean, is that muscle or is that bone or what is it?
Yeah, that's actual muscle that I've built up through conditioning the hand on the side.
Keep your hand held up, that's it, so we can see it. Now, is that dangerous? Is that the sort of thing that you like to have on your hands, or?
No, it's not dangerous if you do it the right way. That's, once again, that's been a gradual process there. I haven't just sort of hit something and got it big by damaging my hand. It's been over the years.
Right, now we just saw the watermelon. You also do a stunt with coconuts, don't you? Which is obviously a lot tougher.
Yeah, a lot harder to do a coconut.
There we are. We saw you doing it. Absolutely smashed it in half. Why do you do that? Quickly, tell me why.
Once again, it's a different break. Hasn't been done before. Very hard to do and impressive.
It is indeed. Listen, thank you ever so much for joining us. It's really impressive stuff. I know that recently, incidentally, you did 38 of those, didn't you, to set up a world record? Talking about the one-finger press-ups.
Which, Wembley Arena, which hopes to go in the Guinness Book of Records.
Mike, thank you ever so much. I wish I could do that same sort of thing, I tell you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Right, well, there we are. One impressive...
Would have thought it was possible, but Mick Gooch can do this 45 times, and if you think doing one-finger press-ups is a pretty daft way of spending a Wednesday evening, I think when I chat to him, he'll make you think again. Mick, stop it. It looks absolute agony. Do stop it. Oh, come and sit you down. Now, you are already, you hold the world champion one-finger press-up record.
That's correct, yeah.
Why are you trying to break that, your own record?
Because Vic Nichols and myself, we haven't raised the £12,000 target that we hoped for, so I'm training for the Foster's Festival of World Records in September to try and raise that extra money to reach that target.
Now, why is this money so necessary?
Because it's for a little girl from Sheerness named Gemma Smith, who suffers from spinal muscular atrophy, and she's got to go for specialist treatment in Germany. If she doesn't get this treatment, it will prove fatal, so it's very much a life and death sort of thing.
Wonderful. Well, good for you. And it's for something else as well, isn't it? Not just Gemma.
That's correct. Yeah, it's for cystic fibrosis research, which is, again, that sick children suffer, sick children suffer.
Get your breath back, it's all. Can I have a look at that thing? Doesn't that worry you, Mick?
No, it doesn't worry me in the least. It's well worth the sacrifice.
An accomplished coconut smasher. Now, what is going on now? I have to inspect the digit. Now, he's doing that on his forefinger on top of the coconut. Now, Rick, do you have a kind of impressively strong forefinger, or what? Oh, you can't press up and speak at the same time?
Yeah, no, it's a bit too difficult there, Frank. Yeah, well, you can see sort of strain that was on it then.
Can we have a look at it? It's a very knobbly finger, isn't it?
Yeah.
It looks a bit disjointed and kind of arthritic.
Yeah, well, actually, when I'm training on my press-ups, it has that effect. It looks that way, but when I've got to get my breath back here. When I stop training, it goes down, and it doesn't look quite so sort of knobbly and arthritic.
I see. We should warn people not to try it too much, shouldn't we?
Yeah, it's been something I've built up over the years. In Kyokushinkai, our style of karate, we do press-ups on our fingers to strengthen the grip, to do breaking techniques.
Yeah.
So it's been very much a gradual process over the years.
Now, you feature in this book here, which is called The Alternative Book of Records, which are all sorts of other curious kinds of things. Do you do anything else that's strange? Are you the coconut smasher as well?
That's right, yeah, I'll break the coconuts as well.
Okay, well, we're going to see some of that later on. What about practice? I mean, you have to build up this finger. Your thumb is very stubbly as well. You've got very short, stubby hands, haven't you?
Yeah, that hand's totally different to that hand.
Yeah.
You can see. But when I stop training on it, it does go near, not quite back to normal, but near enough.
So this is a record which you've established really as an incidental to your karate training, is that right?
That's correct, yeah.
Any other kind of particular strengths that you have that have come about because of your karate training?
No, mainly the one-finger press-ups, mainly through the training that we do in Kyokushinkai.
Is that a particular?
Frank. That's our style of karate, the style of karate that I do.
I see. What's so special about that?
Well, in our style of karate, we place emphasis on knockdown fighting and breaking. That's all mainly.
Could you do it again first?
Want some more? Yeah, I could do a couple more if you like.
Go on.
All right, there we go. Right, here we go.
That's amazing. I know you can't speak, but in fact, you can. The first knuckle is bent almost at right angles, isn't it, to the rest of the finger?
Yeah.
Does it ever go clunk and crack? Have you never done that
No.
too? Yeah?
No, it's a very flexible finger.
Yeah. Lovely. Well, we'll see you again a little later on the programme, and we're going to be joined by one or two other people who are going to do some strange things, hence this curious set and the coconuts and all sorts of things. What are you going to do, Nick? Very early this morning, who actually did press-ups on his finger. Now then, we've got coconuts here, and you're a karate man anyway, so presumably this is chicken feet. You just knock these over.
Well, I hope so.
Now, why are they under the ramps?
Well, the idea of the ramps is, Frank, is to give the coconuts support. So when I actually hit them, at that point, they can't move at all, and they hopefully will break.
Yeah.
So it's a good, solid support underneath them.
I see. Now, how do you hit them? With the edge of your hand or what?
Yeah, clenched fist.
Clenched fist?
Yeah, I've built this area up here. As you can see, it's quite different to my other hand. On a stone, conditioning my hand up to break coconuts.
I see. How have you done that? Just by breaking more coconuts?
What? Built that up?
Yeah.
Well, no, just building up, hitting a stone, and probably breaking coconuts.
I see.
Yeah.
Now then, so that we can prepare ourselves for what's going to happen now, it's going to happen quite quickly, is it?
Yeah, hopefully I'll do them all in about 3 or 4 seconds.
And you've got to wind yourself up and do all that stuff, have you?
Yeah, well, I've done that already.
Oh, you have? You're properly wound up?
Yeah.
Very good, very good. So, I mean, do I need to stand clear? The milk
just a
is
little
still
bit
in there, right?
Frank, yeah, if you stand sort of
I will.
just a little bit
just
over
where
there,
you
please.
say. Just where you
That'd be
say.
okay.
Okay, let's
yeah,
have a
you should
look.
be all right there.
Right, it's all yours.
Right.
Away you go. Hey, hang on a second. I thought you'd done all that, bit. No? Right.
Okay, Frank.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I tell you what. That was...
Once more, Frank.
No. Oh, you want to do it again, do you?
Just one more.
I see. Smashing, literally. Actually, the third one, you didn't quite hit it square on, did you?
No.
Your aim wasn't so good.
Still. There's one left. Shall I break that one?
Would you like to?
I'll have a go.
You're
yeah,
obsessed.
I don't
Go and get it back. I must say, a very, very tense moment. Just pop it in. Now, then, we've got to be quick, because we've got another gentleman coming on in a moment.
Right.
Are you ready? Well, never mind. 2 out of 3. Well done. Thank you very much indeed. And now, it's wellies and custard. I told you these things.
Incredible. He was in the Guinness Book of Records for press-ups.
One finger press-up.
One finger press-ups. And now he's setting a new record because he's doing it on a coconut. There's a coconut. Come on, Mick. Go on. There you go.
Here we go.
One finger press-ups on a coconut. He can do 45, I believe, and that's a straight finger. It's bent back.
1, 2,
Ouch, ouch.
3,
Ouch, ouch.
4, 5,